Carol Vorderman, and it is Monday. Daft lot. But it is Perfect 10. That is better. Yes, it's time once again for Perfect 10, your Monday to Friday brain workout. Now, I really do hope that you've had a lovely weekend and you're ready to give your brain a proper tune-up this week. You know the score. 10 questions, 10 points, all done in just 10 minutes. I'm here every day this week, Monday to Friday, so if you haven't already, then please make sure you subscribe, you follow and you like to get the next episode of Perfect 10 as soon as it drops. Don't forget you can also go back and listen to all of our previous week's episodes and then get a score out of 50. But don't forget to head over to our website, perfect10.uk, to get your free scorecard. It's great if you're playing in a group, as I know a lot of you are out there. It sort of keeps track of everything very nicely. And particularly if you win, you can show it to everyone. So are you ready to start a new week of Perfect 10? Yes? Then here come Monday's questions. Question 1, as ever, is your starter for a Perfect 10. Here we go. What does the last letter stand for in these acronyms? POTUS, FLOTUS and SCOTUS. POTUS, P-O-T-U-S, FLOTUS, F-L-O-T-U-S, and SCOTUS, S-C-O-T-U-S. Moving on, question 2 is hearsay. Put the sonic clues together to find the well-known phrase or saying. So, which phrase is hidden in these sounds?
I'm blowing in from the east, but I'm not feeling very well. In fact, I'm feeling very poorly.
Hearsay, say what you hear, and what phrase do those sounds represent? I think that's a tricky one today, but I also know that you can do it. Question 3 and Carol lateral thinking. So get your maths hat on because here comes your question. A woman bought a car for £600 and she sold it for £700. She then bought it back for £800 and sold it again for £1,000. How much profit did she make in total? Right, I don't go easy on you just because it's a Monday, but it's actually, the answer is a lot easier than it sounds, trust me. Answers, as always, after question 10. Moving on then, and question 4 is our memory game. So pay close attention to all of the information in the following clip, and I'll be back with a question to see just how much you remembered. Brains in gear, please roll the clip.
That was Blue Bottles with their new single Moonstruck, out tomorrow on vinyl and on streaming services. And you can catch Blue Bottles supporting Ill Manners on their UK tour later this year. They'll be playing 2 nights at the Islington Academy in London, then up to Sheffield, Leeds, Hull, Newcastle and Glasgow, before heading back down to London for a special show at the Shacklewell Arms on the 14th. So catch Ill Manners with Blue Bottles in support. You are not going to want to miss them.
So were you listening well enough there? Because here comes your question. How many dates is the band Ill Manners playing in London? It was all in the clip, but can you remember that bit of information you need to answer the question? I hope so. Questions 5, 6 and 7, well, they're all part of a group we call the 3 Fs. Frivolous, familiar and fun. Common knowledge questions about pop culture, everyday items and the world generally around us. So here is question 5. Which Premier League football team's emblem features a golden cannon on a red shield? We should have added an extra F to that first question today for footy, shouldn't we? Anyway, we remain with the 3 Fs. Any ideas about the answer? I think most of you might have got that today. Here's question 6. Which actor played Ron Weasley in the Harry Potter film franchise? Question 7. Which water sport involves participants standing or kneeling on long, flat surfboard-style planks, propelling themselves forward with an oar? Now, this is something that I love, so you might have spotted this activity on my socials, but what is it called? And stick around because I'll be telling you how to get your hands on one of these later in the show in our fantastic competition. One in, one out now, where we change a letter in a word to create a new word. So, which letter can you change in the word Duke, D-U-K-E, to make something you might find in the desert? Feel free to hit pause if you need a little bit of thinking time. There really are no time limits here on Perfect 10. It isn't cheating. Question 9 is called I know this. It's those tip of the tongue answer teasers that with a little bit of logical thinking, you should get another point. Here we go. Vulpus vulpus, vulpus spelt V-U-L-P-E-S, is the Latin name for which mammal? Vulpus vulpus. Here we are at our final question of the day already. One final push. We're on the home stretch. As always, we end with question 10, which is our daily riddle, and here it is. 5 people were competing in a hot dog eating competition. Anne finished before Ben, but behind Kat. Don finished before Eddie, but behind Ben. Who finished eating first? You can do this. It's a real brain teaser to end Monday, but see if you can work it out. It's a riddle. Pen and paper might actually help there. And there you have it. Another Monday of Perfect 10 in the bag. Well done, everybody. That I think was quite a tricky set of questions, especially for a Monday, but I'm sure you did well. And remember, simply playing along, getting your brain working is a great way to keep that mind of yours in shape. Answers coming up, but before that, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's questions. 10 questions, 10 points, all done in 10 minutes. But did you get a perfect 10 score to make this a perfect Monday? Let's find out, shall we? Question 1. What does the last letter stand for in the acronyms POTUS, FLOTUS and SCOTUS? Well, the answer is States. The S stands for states. POTUS stands for President of the United States. FLOTUS, First Lady of the United States. And SCOTUS, what does that stand for? Well, it's the Supreme Court of the United States. So really well done if you got that right. Question 2 was our hearsay round, which well-known phrase or saying was hidden in these sounds.
I'm blowing in from the east, but I'm not feeling very well. In fact, I'm feeling very poor.
And the answer I was looking for was an ill wind. Well done if you got that right. Question 3, Carol lateral thinking, and I tried you with this. A woman bought a car for £600 and sold it for £700. She then bought it back for £800 and sold it again for £1,000. How much profit did she make in total? Well, it's actually quite simple. She made a total profit of £300. She spent a total of £1,400 on the car, that's initially and then buying it back. And then she sold it for a total of £1,700, making a total of £300 in profit. Question 4, our memory question, and I asked, how many dates is the band Ill Manners playing in London? And the answer was 3 dates. It's not real, by the way. Question 5, we're into the 3 Fs now. Which Premier League football team's emblem features a golden cannon on a red shield? And the answer is, the Gunners, it's Arsenal. Question 6 was one for the Harry Potter fans. Which actor played Ron Weasley in the Harry Potter film franchise? And the answer, of course, is Rupert Grint. Question 7. Which water sport involves participants standing or kneeling on long, flat surfboard-style planks, propelling themselves forward with an oar? And the answer is paddleboarding, or SUP, stand-up paddleboarding. Either is correct. I love it, by the way. And the beauty of stand-up paddleboarding is that anyone, literally of any age or fitness, can give it a go. It's good for your body, and believe me, it's really good for your soul. Low impact activity, exercises your whole body, develops your overall fitness. We here at Perfect 10 have teamed up with fat stick boards to give away a full paddleboarding set to one of our lucky listeners. So if you fancy getting your hands on one, taking part in that competition, please head over to my socials at Perfect10Carol on Insta, Facebook and TikTok, or to our website, perfect10.uk, for all of the details on how to enter that this week. Question 8, and it's 1 in, 1 out. Which letter can you change in the word Duke to make something you might find in the desert? And the answer is you change the letter K for a letter N to get the word Dune, D-U-N-E. Question 9. Vulpes vulpes is the Latin name for which mammal? And the answer is a fox, very specifically the red fox. And finally, question 10, our daily riddle. 5 people were competing in a hot dog eating competition. Anne finished before Ben, but behind Kat. Don finished before Eddie, but behind Ben, who finished eating first. And the answer is Kat. The order is Kat in first place, Anne, then Ben, then Don, and coming up last is Eddie. And well done if you managed to work that out. So, did you score a perfect 10 today? Remember to subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already and follow us on social media so you don't miss out on any of our bonus questions. It really is a lot of fun over there. Come and join us. We have saved you a seat here at Perfect 10. And finally, don't forget to head on over to perfect10.uk to download your free Perfect 10 scoreboard and to sign up to our newsletter. There are so many ways to be a part of this family, and really, genuinely, I'd love for you to join us. So, before I say goodbye, I'll leave you with your daily anagram. No points scored here. Which daytime TV show is an anagram of the words haunting bra? H-A-U-N-T-I-N-G, haunting bra. Well, you know how to spell that, B-R-A. And I'll give you the answer to that in tomorrow's episode, along with a whole new day of questions, brain teasers and puzzles. I'm Carol Vorderman. That was my perfect 10, and I hope you have a perfect day.